Welcome to the Corner Boiz Podcast.
Hey guys, so the topic today is actually very interesting. And I'm going to be throwing this question to you, Victor.
Okay.
Have you ever bought something online because your favorite influencer marketed maybe like there's a product or services that you procured online, and it's because of the fact that maybe, I don't know, your celebrities that you fuck with very well, so that you roll with very well.
Yeah. There's not quite many of them, but I'm happy to tell you that I've never bought anything because of an influencer before.
Yeah, stubborn man.
Never.
You are not influenced by anybody.
Maybe I am, but I'm spending money.
But do you believe that there are people that actually procure certain services or products because?
I think so. Personally, I think I just have trust issues, and that's why it's difficult for me to go buy something just because somebody tells me to.
Oh, okay.
But I think, to a large extent, a lot of people do that.
Okay.
And I think it's just based on the fact that they like the influencers or the celebrities, or they're just people, they are just yes sir people. You know, if you tell them to do something, they go do it. And some people, they sort of like a leadership figure, or they're born followers. So whatever you tell them, they just do it. So I think those kind of people exist.
Okay. So let me take it from another angle.
Okay.
You know, like there is a rule of thumb, like in the market space, like that everybody is online. Everybody's on their phones and all of that.
Almost
and
everybody.
Attention is a new form of currency.
Absolutely.
Understand?
Yeah.
And for you to command attention, you need to use a popular face. And you cannot have a product that you put in your warehouse. Nobody will know about those products until you bring it out. So
if you don't put it out
the theory
there,
of marketing, it is a valid phenomenon. So it's okay for you to use. But the question I'm asking is that when those influence or project those products, does it translate to value for customers that actually buy those products? Or is just an hype? Is it overrated? Is it overpriced? Because the bottom line is that if I'm selling this, I'm selling this wine and I use an influencer to market it, I'm going to pay that influencer,
of course.
And I'm going to add the cost of paying that
all
influencer.
Of that, it goes into your cost of production.
You get, but the bottom line is I want to sell.
Yeah.
That's the cocoa, but which is fine. But the cocoa is that at the end of the day, people buy stuff because you influence it. And at the end of the day, they receive those items and they don't derive the value that they want from that product. So that is where I want us to unpack today. Do you think it's a question of the fact that, the business is just desperate to sell? Or influencers also need to have a value system where they know that for me, before I can market this product, I must have used it, and because I am buying it because of you, because it's a question of trust. You get it?
Yeah, I get it. I think there's a lot of things to unpack, here, and somehow you've added a lot of questions into that one question. But I'm going to try to be systematic about it a little bit. I think first of all, you can't just tie the value of what you're buying to the influencer. Because first of all, the influencer is not the manufacturer.
Okay.
Second of all, the influencer might not even have used that product.
Okay.
So it's going to be some sort of misalignment for you to tie the value to the influencer. However, the influencer, male, female, they have a brand.
Okay.
So you could literally tie that brand or the trust you have in them. And I think the major thing here is trust and confidence.
Okay.
So to a large extent, it depends on if I trust that influencer enough to believe what they're telling me. So either I gain value from the product itself, it really doesn't matter, because at that point, I'm more emotional about what the influencer is telling me because of how I feel about them.
Okay.
Now, until I make that purchase, at the point where I make that purchase, the job of the influencer is done.
Okay.
So when I make the purchase, now it's now between me and the manufacturer and the product. So if I'm not getting value at that point, honestly, I can't really blame the influencer.
Okay.
However,
Okay.
that's going to affect my perception of the influencer's brand.
Okay. Let's look at
That might be a very complex explanation.
Let's look at it from another angle, because the bit about this topic is I have so many different layers. It's not just about influencer.
True.
There are quite a lot of area we are going to look at it from. There's something they call endorsement, and there's something they call marketing. When you market a product for me, does it not tell me that you are endorsing me to, or maybe I don't understand English language? Are you not telling me that, okay, let's take for instance, maybe it's a cream. Maybe it's a cream. I don't use cream, guys. Maybe it's a cream. It's okay. You know what? The advert. Maybe you won't find. Maybe that lady To Kill a Monkey. Like if you use this cream, I'm gonna have my kind of skin, lush, and maybe for last I went to go and buy it. And after using this cream, instead of our skin to be looking fresh, it's looking fresh from the back. Can Folashade sue the influencer? Or so you are trying to say that, okay, Folashade should carry a matter to the manufacturer of the product?
Again, I'm not a lawyer, but I think the influencer is not the manufacturer.
Okay.
The influencer is only trying to make you do something, make you take an action. And that action is to buy. That's what the influencer is paid for. However, I'm not going to excuse the influencer, because they're also riding on the goodwill they have with people. They're also riding on how people perceive them. And that's why celebrities, influencers, that's why they spend a lot of money on their image. That's why they spend a lot of money on their brand. They want you to see them and experience them in a certain light. And it's that experience, that perception, that's what they're selling to you, to make you make that purchase decision.
Okay. So in a literature, because I don't want to gloat around that topic a lot. What Victor is trying to say is that whenever that the work of the influencers stop at the point of creating the lead and generating purchase, whatever experience you have after you buy that product is between you and the manufacturer.
So now the main thing is, if you want to buy something because an influencer is telling you to
buy it,
the question you should ask yourself is, do I trust this influencer? Enough.
But don't you think that for the most part, these people that we call it, because people like them for certain things, understand? And it's like, okay, Burna Boy, maybe like,
but I can like you and not trust you.
That's a word.
For example, there are a lot of artists that would come to the UK, to London, to sell their tickets, and I would never buy it. But I like their songs.
Okay.
I'm not going to mention names. Okay. But there are some artists that when they come to London, I have to buy their ticket. For example, Asha. I like her that much.
Oh, okay.
And I've been this, shout out to Young John. I've been waiting for Young John to come to London. I haven't heard about
he had a new song with
Whiskey now. Cash Flow.
Okay.
It's makes sense music.
Oh, okay.
So there are some people, and I like a lot of Nigerian musicians. Don't get me wrong. But I wouldn't bring out my money to pay for some of their shows.
But you like
for
them.
some of them. But I like them. I like their music. Maybe not like them because I don't know them.
You like it from the heart, not from the pocket.
You could say that. But there's some of them that I like both from my heart and also my pocket. So
you know why this topic is actually very interesting is the fact that that product there are quite a lot of things that we have to look at it from. Understand? I know it's okay as an influencer. If I'm also an influencer, I've done a lot of work to actually build my brand, and because of that brand, I have an audience. So I can actually market your product. But I think there should be maybe a point. There should be an ethical consideration as an influencer that you too, before you advertise, because it may just be an advertisement to you, and you're making your money, but to me, look as if you're endorsing that product also, because I'm buying it because of you. I'm paying more money for that product because of you.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that's a wise thing to do. But then you made mention the other time that the difference between endorsement, and marketing. Now, endorsement means that you're putting your name you're almost swearing to God that if you buy this thing, you would enjoy it. I'm assuring you that if you buy this product, I'm assuring you that if you buy this product,
you will get
A, B, and C benefits.
Okay.
So that's endorsement. I'm endorsing this product. Now, because you say you're endorsing the product, in legal terms, that could mean a lot of things.
Okay.
But if you're marketing, you're just telling me everything I need to hear to make a purchase.
Okay, take for instance. no, because you are trying to use English to bamboozle the author.
But they're different.
Baba, wait.
See,
take for instance.
Hold on.
Okay.
Hold on. In politics, if let's say I don't want to mention anybody's name, but let's say you're a political juggernaut, something like that, and you have a lot of political clout, and you say, "Oh, I'm endorsing Victor for president,"
Okay,
but you never show up at my campaigns. It doesn't change the fact that you endorsed me, but you're not marketing me. When people sort of ask you in the interviews, do you think we should vote for Victor? And you would be like, yeah, I've endorsed him, he's my son, blah, blah, blah. But you never go around town carrying loudspeakers and mics saying, vote for Victor. You're not marketing me. I think endorsement is more like just putting your name behind something, right? Marketing, there is more, you're more hands-on, you're more persuasive. Endorsement, you don't really need to be persuasive
about it.
You're just saying, I have a big name, I have a good name, and I'm putting it behind this brand.
Person, like guarantee.
Yeah, like if you do business with them, you're not going to regret it.
Okay.
But I don't necessarily share flyers.
Okay.
I don't necessarily post them on social media. Okay. That would be marketing.
Okay. But do you think it's right because another thing I see on social media these days is that someone like they will advertise something.
Now we're getting there.
And you have a link to where you can buy the product. The picture, the video looks like what you like. But by the time you get the delivery, it's something different.
What I ordered versus what I got.
You see, the crazy part about what I ordered versus what I get is that sometimes, maybe let's look at a clothing outfit. Maybe you have one of your popular actor that has a nice body and is wearing that clothes, and you love
it. And it looks really nice on them. Yeah.
But you've forgotten that what looks nice is the function of the clothes and the body. Bro, do you have the body that guy has? You understand? Because they can actually deliver the clothes, and probably the clothes come in the right form of what you saw online.
Yeah, the right size.
You don't have the body, and you're expecting to look that like that person. But there's quite a lot of
it's an unfair expectation.
There's quite a lot of scam now with respect to marketing. To be honest, I feel like businesses are becoming more aggressive, and you will not blame them. It takes a lot to actually solve this. Social media space. But I feel
that doesn't give them free pass.
There must be like a middle line between where your marketing look as if you're lying. To be honest, because that's what we see a lot. Like somebody will come and say, okay, advertising a ear cream for you that okay, I use this ear cream and and I have that. And you go and buy the ear cream and
then you realize that
nothing is coming out.
Nothing is coming out.
So I think if you are probably like a legal practitioner or solicitor,
you could help us throw more light on this.
If I buy something because an influencer advertised it for me and I didn't get value, can I sue? Can I sue the company? Can I sue the influencer?
Good luck with that.
Let me know my rights as
good luck with that. Or even though on that product, you only see the manufacturer's details. You don't see the name of the influencer on the product. You don't. That's why I said influencers' job is to make you make a decision to buy. That's the influencer's job. So either what you bought, if it's good, if it's bad, take it up with the manufacturer. You should know. Common sense should tell you that.
So I think so. What do you want the viewers to take away from that particular topic now? In terms of like, what do you think? What are the things to look out for? To be able to avoid being scammed based on the fact that there's an overhyped marketing. Understand? What do you think the viewers need to look out for?
Man, the aggressiveness of marketing these days is so huge that I feel sorry for us customers. Because left, right, and sometimes you just buy stuff that you don't need. Just because somebody has taken the time to just because somebody has taken the time to trick you into making that purchase.
I don't know that I want to. Sorry to use the word. I think table marketing is demonic. There's a way they will just keep following you everywhere. They keep following you. You mistakenly just open. The best thing is that whenever you sit down, to just go. If you just show an interest, that will keep coming on your timeline until you make decision about it. And at the end of it, and I think another thing that they use nowadays is user-generated content.
Yeah.
Where that one is very popular on TikTok. When you buy an item, whenever you're buying a product, you after buying that product, you make a video of you using that product, and you now post it. If anybody buy that product based on what you post, you earn a commission from it.
Yeah, that's
some people are actually making quite a lot of money. That's fair enough,
because whenever I want to buy, because I shop on Amazon a lot. Whenever I want to buy something, I like to check pictures and videos of customers who already purchased the item as well. I just want to see what they're saying about it, number one, and not just what they're saying, what pictures, how it looks on them, how, or maybe videos. It gives me a little more sort of extra confidence, so I have an idea of what it looks like. Because, for example, in 2022, I think it was on Shein, I bought something, can't remember what, but it looked a lot smaller when it got delivered to me. I was like, why is this thing so tiny? And I'm sure a lot of you guys, a lot of people, they probably have the same experience because they were expecting a particular size.
Somebody bought a Lamborghini on Temu. No. See, if you go to Richard Mille wristwatch.
Yeah, it's on Temu.
What are you talking about?
Oh boy!
So you will see it there, but by the time it comes, it's Richard Mille that your own will be Richard Mille Richard Mille. So I think it's crazy to me. I feel like sometimes I don't know. I feel like marketing could be aggressive. Everybody wants to sell. I mean, bottom line is that you need to make money from your effort. But and I guess this UGC thing, because it's now incentivized, or because people can make money from it. People also lie, I mean, bottom line is that
they lie,
if I can dramatize, you see couples now online, they say, okay, baby girl, that woofer that we bought yesterday I bought one woofer like that, bro. And what I saw online was that if you use that woofer on the rug, on the carpet, you understand, it's going to blow. That thing can only blow particles.
You say.
But the good thing about it is that they allow you to return it. Understand?
It, yeah.
So I think it's just this awareness is just for viewers to be more careful with respect to whatever you buy online. Online now, everybody wants to sell. Trust me. Everybody, the only thing you can trust online now is yourself. That's the reality about it.
You can't even trust yourself, because a lot of us, we are emotional buyers.
Yes.
And we buy based on influence. We buy based on how we're feeling. We buy based on what somebody said. We buy based on all sorts of factors. And these days, marketers, advertisers, they sort of focus on these data points to help convince us. They want to know what we're going to say yes to and how we're going to say yes to it.
Play with our minds.
And play with our minds. It all boils down to psychology of marketing, psychology of sales, psychology of influence, and they're just playing tricks on our minds.
So let's take it away from product now. Let's look at service. It's not unusual for us now. I don't know, like the job market now is crazy.
Yeah. So if there's this question I have.
Okay.
While we've been talking, what do you think is the difference between a celebrity and a social media influencer? I do understand that a celebrity can be a social media influencer, but not all social media influencers are celebrities. So, do you think you could tell us your perspective?
Yeah, my opinion. Anyway.
Yeah, what's your opinion? What's the difference?
I think for me, I would say that a celebrity is probably you're known because of you're famous for a particular profession, like probably maybe acting, music, and all of that.
Yeah.
Or you're a footballer, So people can connect you based on your performance in that space. Understand? Meanwhile, an influencer does not need to be a professional. Understand? You could be an influencer because of the fact that you have a huge followership on social media.
Yeah, because people find you funny.
People can't find you funny, or maybe you propose all this funny content,
or you entertain them.
You get at the end of the day anyway. I mean, maybe it's just word. I mean, to me, I feel like if you get to a point as an influencer, you're very popular, you can also be classified as a celebrity. Understand? But the sharp distinction for me is the fact that a celebrity is someone that is famous based on a particular walk of life, particular level of professions that people can connect to.
Yeah.
While an influencer is just probably based on your social media followership. Understand? You are known because you have an huge influence on that space.
You know what? A couple of months ago, I had to Google the difference between a celebrity and someone who is popular.
Okay.
Yeah, not really an influencer. When I did that little research, because it's been so confusing. Everybody calls themselves celebrities these days, and you wonder what is anybody celebrating you for you to call yourself a celebrity? So I think people are misusing that word because being popular right now, it's been decentralized because of social media.
Yeah.
I do understand that, but I still think we should be able to draw the line.
Yeah.
So in my opinion, a celebrity is someone who is celebrated for a particular achievement.
Yeah, the funny thing about some celebrities are actually angry with influencers. Because they know they have to work hard.
Yeah,
like you said, they've earned it.
They've earned it. Yeah.
But somebody will just come online, start shaking bomb. Sorry, that's a bomb now. Sorry, just shaking resources understand online. And because you have resources,
which one is worse?
Because you have weapon of mass destruction, understand? You are already a celebrity. But for me, the way I see celebrities, to be honest, is the fact that I can pay to watch you. I can channel my attention towards you because you add something that I don't have. He doesn't define it that way because growing up, we know that we know what celebrities are. Probably you are a movie star, you are a musician, you are a footballer, you have celebrity pastors also. You're a man of God.
So, quick question: if you're an actor, are you a celebrity?
It depends. If you are, they are actors, they are upcoming actors.
As a popular actor, are you a celebrity?
Absolutely, you are a celebrity.
If you're popular for shaking bum on TikTok, are you a celebrity?
It depends on how much followers you have.
Or it depends on how much bum you're shaking.
Yeah, I mean the effect of that. The effect of the shaking. People, you get, it's not all.
But you're not celebrated for anything.
But celebration is what
you can't win an award for being a bum shaker.
So what do you call celebration? Is it that you are celebrated based on the fact that you earn an award based
because you have a line of work, because you have a talent that inspires people, because you have a talent that entertains people. Now, I know that shaking bum can be a form of entertainment,
do you think,
but nobody celebrates it.
Do you think that there's no skills, expertise, and experience and cumulative levels of expertise for you to shake something online? Do they say that people will know you for that? I feel like
I disagree with you.
It's a new word.
I disagree with you because, and that's one of the reasons why our morals are eroding day by day.
It's not even about
we no longer know where to draw the line.
Yeah. Someone could just be online, I mean, there are quite a lot of things you see on social media now, to be honest. And it's funny, you can't fight it. Because bottom line is that these people, if they are doing this thing and people are following them and people are showing love, people are even giving them money. That's okay, yeah. We've been talking quite a lot about product and services, for the past few minutes now. The question I want to ask now, how do you draw the line in terms of like when something, a service or a product is overhyped and you bought it because, or you purchased or you procured that service because of the hype.
Yeah.
Understand? Because they've raised your adrenaline. The expectation is so high, somebody say I would write your CV for you. After writing that CV for you, you are going to get
Shell is gonna call you. Facebook's gonna call you.
People are so desperate now on LinkedIn, these days everybody is on LinkedIn. You just say, okay, how I use one CV to and you pay for that service, and bro, you are still applying and applying. What do you think? What do you think is happening? How do you know that? How do you spot red flags? Let's just do. How do you spot red flags?
I think the important thing here for us to note is people pay for hope. If you're able to give people enough hope, they're going to probably buy anything you tell them to. Now, this book right here, this book, I recommend it, by the way, Personal MBA.
Let me hide the name of it.
No, but it's a good resource.
Okay, guys.
Actually, it's a good resource. And there's a part of it, page 101.
Okay.
It talks about desire.
Oh,
That if you're able to evoke the right desire, not even right desire, not necessarily. If you're able to evoke a desire in a potential customer, they're going to buy from you. And that's why you see celebrities or influencers, you see them portraying a particular type of lifestyle, something for people to aspire to.
Aspire to perspire.
To perspire. And aspire to Maguire.
You guys,
and that's it. That's what they're selling. They're selling hope. So as a consumer, you should always have that at the back of your mind, that there is a picture that they're painting for you,
which may not be real.
which may or may not be real. Now, it's left for you to use your what? Use your sense. Number two, you asked me what are the red flags. Essentially, when something is too good to be true, then it is too good to be true. When something is overhyped, then something is wrong somewhere. Because why are you overhyping it? If it delivers, I'm going to find out.
When something is too good to be true,
It's too good to be
it's
true.
too good to be true.
And one last point I wanted to make on that, on the issue of red flag, is that when you feel like you're being pushed to make a purchase, then watch out, because they're pushing you because they need you to make that commitment.
Yeah, because
they just need your money.
It is aggressive. You know, if I take, for instance, like investment, understand? And we all know ourselves in terms of when money making. If somebody have an idea, or maybe like, you know, you have one secret, you keep it a secret. But when you come along, you know, and they always have a very beautiful story.
Funny enough, they tell you that I was doing this thing and I made $100,000. I'll teach you to do the same thing.
Yeah.
If I knew something that makes me $100,000, I wouldn't tell you.
It's funny. There was what I saw online. They said that lady was talking about, there's a lot of app now. There's an app that can link wheelbarrow people to wheelbarrow people, and I was just like, are you mad? That's why they validate business.
Are you mad, bro?
Say you can use an app to, when you go to market, that she made 3 million on it already, and if people they'll just comment. Oh, mentor. Guys, and I get it. Trust me, I know everybody is,
everybody's hustling.
Yeah, there is a cost to knowledge. Understand?
Yeah.
But the bottom line is about we need to understand the fact this value for money matrix. Understand? In public service, they use the 3E as a matrix to actually evaluate the value for every money you pay.
Oh, okay.
Economical, effectiveness, and I think efficiency. Understand? Like for everything I pay for, I need to ensure that
those 3 E's.
So when you come online to sell a product to any prospective customers, it's okay. Like we all know, we want to generate that traction, but be sure that you are delivering the same value for them. Because if I pay, if I pay for a service based on what I will drag you.
Yeah,
I will drag you.
You must get value for your money.
So guys, I think one thing to take away from that, based on what Victor said, is that you need to check the advertisement, the product against even who is advertising it. If somebody is advertising,
and if it's too good,
if somebody is telling you that you use 500,000 to buy 50 properties, look at that person. Does it even look like somebody that?
We've talked about red flags, things people should look out for. All right. On the other hand, I think there are also good things we can talk about.
Absolutely.
There are also green flags
that
we can talk about. Now, I wanted to throw this at you. What green flag do you think people should look out for?
Okay, that's a very important question. Like I said, we just want to balance the skills. You're not against anybody that's trying to set their product. Yeah. But I think it's about consistency. You need to look at the product and the person that is advertising it. my expectation is the fact that, okay, you don't expect someone to be advertising maybe a particular brand of car for me, and you don't drive it yourself. Understand? I know maybe you need to, because you're spending your money, added money. Understand?
Yeah,
you need to.
They have to convince
you. Need to use your sense.
more than
reasonable. It's like you telling me that a tech bro, understand? A tech bro. I mean, someone that
that's my brand.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And it's advertising like
wigs.
It's okay. Can even wear wigs now as a tech bro? You know, he's that no wig. okay. But when the tech bro come online and start, advertising cream or
bleaching cream or hair growth,
I mean, it could be. But bottom line is that we expect the fact that, okay, there must be a connection between the brand and also the person as an influencer. There must be a connection on that, so that you can be able to evaluate the consistency and be sure that what I'm buying, understand, I'm going to get value
for. This person knows what they're talking about. Yeah,
and also when they continue to, I mean, I think they are quite. You just need to do your due diligence very well. Understand? You need to check the reviews. I think that's one area that
I always, and that's why shout out to Trustpilot. I always I appreciate what they
do. Understand?
For customers.
These are third party. Because it gets to a point that even in churches, people go to church. They give fake testimonies. Understand? And the church don't do.
Why would people give
to actually validate those things before they bring it online? So we need to. I mean, there must be some level of objectivity, because everybody's online, and when we keep throwing things to people's face, understand? I know we can hype it, but let's be sure that, okay, you are not hyping on emptiness, understand?
Tell the truth.
Let's tell the truth to some extent,
to some extent.
So, I mean, so check the reviews and before you buy any product. And if you buy any product also and you feel like you didn't get value for it, be bold enough to come online and tell someone. Saving on that person.
Well, I think that's more
subjective,
geographical or location based, because I know in some countries you have a right as a consumer or as a customer.
It's true,
and in some countries that we don't want to mention,
so that
they won't refund you. They know they're selling you shit product, but they will tell you no refund.
I cannot come online.
Any client, any seller, any merchant, any vendor that says no refunds, be wary of them.
There's one lady that bought a hair online, and the hair she bought was even from the import was delivered, and she went to go and do a billboard. Like, people are really,
people are crazy.
People are crazy. Like the country I came from, like, this went to go and do a billboard. When's the marketplace start? People don't patronize this person. No.
So I wanted to mention the bank I use, but I'm not going to mention them. If there is a deduction from my account or a subscription that I don't know, that I know nothing about, I call them and they refund my money. That's good customer experience. So I really don't understand why a merchant or a vendor would say no refund. What do you mean no refund? What if I buy something from you and I don't like it? I should be able to ask for my money. Just
absolutely
give me a window. Say maybe refund expires after 7 days.
Exactly.
Or refund expires after 14 days. Give me options. What if I buy rubbish from you and then my money is just gone like that?
So guys, we all need to be very careful out there. There are so many apps, in this AI, artificial intelligence age. People can generate fake receipts. They come online and tell you that, okay, I made these so millions of naira. Understand? Be able to connect.
You can even generate fake chat, fake WhatsApp chat.
People do that. It's just or you just gonna meet your family member. You give your phone to your brother and start.
And you change the name on the phone number.
You get. Yeah. I know. I wasn't trying to cook up things, but let's protect the space. To be honest, and bro, like if you buy anything and you have a very good experience on it, be very vocal about it. Come online and talk about it,
and give them a good review.
And also have a negative experience.
Talk about it. Online, so someone like me, I always check customer reviews. Always check customer reviews. Always check customer reviews, guys.
Okay, guys,
save you a lot of trouble.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, this topic is very, very huge. We can talk about it on and on, but trust me, we want to hear what your guys' experience about. Well, what have you bought that you didn't get value for it? Feel free to shout out that. We're not trying to spoil anybody's business.
Yeah.
And if also there's some vendor that you bought something.
I remember someone's name now when you said you were not trying to spoil someone's business, but I won't mention name.
Oh, Victor, I mean, it's been quite an interesting conversation.
Yeah. I think so, and I enjoyed it.
To be honest,
I wish we could keep talking about this.
Yeah.
But before we go, I just wanted to recommend these 2 books. Personal MBA. There's a lot of gems in this book. Go read it.
Do you have like a store on Amazon?
No.
Where you should do that, bro. You know, most of all those products,
I don't.
because you know what
Tell me
people do
about
online
it.
is that
Yeah.
if you've bought an item and you love it, understand, you are recommending it.
Yeah.
You will link them to your store on Amazon.
Maybe I
So
can
for
become
every-
an influencer.
Do you know? I mean, you've just somebody will buy this thing because of you. I'm going to
Yeah.
buy it because of what you told me about this thing.
Yeah,
Understand?
I
So-
need to do that.
so you
Affiliate
should-
marketing?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you should do that. I mean, it should be part of the
Second book.
Okay.
Second book, Games People Play. This book, it's written by a psychologist, and it explains, how people think, and you could learn a thing or two about the fundamental needs, the emotional needs of human beings. You will enjoy it. You would learn that from this book. So I'm recommending it to you guys.
Okay, guys, it's been quite an interesting conversation, and like I said, we don't take side on this podcast.
Just
We
perspective.
just try to balance skills,
Yeah.
and everything we have said is just based on our own opinion. So it's not, you're not trying to be
No
one of
right
these
or
days-
wrong.
One of these days,
Yeah.
we're probably going to bring maybe like an extra opinion, to this show, and to get their own perspective of what they also look out for
Yeah.
when they, when they engage on celebrities to market their
Yeah,
product.
well, I'm not sure if we're ready to bring people on yet,
Sometimes, so they're going to be like, okay,
but
because we are,
we'll see.
we are.
We'll see.
It's a safe space, safe community. We want to hear from you. We want to talk to you. Understand?
Yeah.
You don't take anything personal out. We are just having fun. Anyway.
True.
So, guys, thank you so much for sticking with us.
Yeah.
I understand that there's quite a lot of programs online, but you decided to check up on us. So please tell someone about this channel. Subscribe if you have not subscribed. Follow us on our social media page, on TikTok, on Instagram, and on YouTube.
Yeah.
And just continue to-
Follow, subscribe, isn't it?
yeah. And let's continue to let's talk. The more conversations, real people understand, it has a way of changing the way we
And feel free to put your comments in the
Absolutely.
comment section.
Absolutely.
We're going to be replying to all of the comments there. So we look forward to hearing from you guys.
So guys, until the next time, my name is Ife Dayo.
And my name is Victor. You can call me Vic. See
And
you
we
guys
are-
later.
Corner Boy.
Corner Boys, guys. Don't forget it.
Welcome
See you later.
Corner Boiz Podcast.